Hello and welcome to the Sittin In A Tree podcast, where we're helping you build a fun and fulfilling marriage, sharing our stories, and giving out advice to move your marriage forward. Now, here's today's show. Hey guys, I'm John.
And I'm Shallon.
And this is Sittin In A Tree podcast, the podcast where we try to help you have a fun and fulfilling marriage. Today's topic, we're going to give you 5 quick tips that you can use even starting tonight in order to make your marriage a little bit more fun. A lot of times we get caught up just in the day-to-day and we forget to have fun together. And so these are going to be 5 things we're going to give you that you can use, maybe even start tonight, to have some fun back in your marriage. We kind of covered the importance of fun in one of the other episodes, but we didn't give the practical tips. So while that was much more theoretical, this episode is going to be much more practical. We're going to give you just idea after idea after idea for you to use to have fun in your marriage. We also have not discussed these with each other yet. So that's one way that we're going to have fun today is we're going to find out what the other one says and decide whether we're going to do any of those today at the end of our day when we're done working. So, Shallon, kick us off. What is the first thing that you would suggest for a fun thing to do in marriage?
So I think taking some time to get out in nature and do something, whether that's take a walk, go for a hike, sit in a hot tub, go swim, just explore
That's
something.
That's crazy because you like to do 0 of those things.
I like to take a walk.
You like to take a walk inside, preferably.
No, not true. Outside walking is something I enjoy doing.
You're not one that would be considered outdoorsy.
I am not an outdoorsy person.
Yeah.
I don't mind when we go on vacation going hiking somewhere. If it's
we do that a lot when we do go on vacation. Yeah, we do.
I don't want to hike around my house at all. In my house, yes. Hiking outdoors is not my thing.
Right.
But on vacation, I like to go hike and explore. I do like to take a walk in the evening. I do like to do that. But doing something outdoors and exploring in some way like that is always a great option as a couple.
How do you make that fun for both partners? How is that fun for everybody?
Well, I think first off, now that you've pointed out to the world, thank you very much. I think it should be something that you both would enjoy. And then lean into each of your personalities, whether you're creative and like to do something maybe artistic with that, then maybe you're looking for something like a picture you would want to paint or take a picture with your phone and compare the pictures you've taken. You could find something in nature, a leaf or something that you want to then create a craft with or something like that later. So you could lean into your personalities. You could be competitive maybe. And so let's see who could get, maybe you're running instead. So who could get to the finish line fastest or something like that. So lean towards your strengths as a couple and then your personal strengths and see how you could make that fun in some way for both of you.
Right. Yeah. I'm not necessarily a go for a walk kind of guy.
Oh, I know you're not.
That's boring for me. But especially when we're on vacation or even here sometimes when we go for a walk, I don't like to walk the same path all the time and things like that. So just changing it up, going different places, going different directions, looking for things. Like you said, we, on our last couple of vacations that we've went to locations where we hiked around and did some things. We went looking for waterfalls and found 0 of them in Arkansas that were supposed to be there. We hiked a long ways, never did see a waterfall. But at the one creek that we were at, we walked around and looked at rocks. We found a couple of rocks that were really cool and things like that. So the adventure side of it really is more fun for me. And really when it came down to it, it was just spending time together and making whatever situation we were in fun. And so to be able to get outside and do that, I think the biggest part of that is just being away from your normal surroundings, gets you thinking differently. And so even if you are at home and not on vacation, if you just go out and get outside the normal 4 walls that you're in, if you live in a neighborhood, maybe, walk on a block that you don't drive by on your way out all the time or something like that. Just be able to be around different scenery.
hop in your car, go to a park that you wouldn't normally go to,
Right.
go for a walk there, do
Right.
something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Go for a walk.
Well,
All right. So get outside. That's
mhm,
tip number one. Get
get outside.
outside, do something where there's not a lot of skill involved. So it's not that I'm doing bad. It's just that I'm unlucky tonight. So it takes the pressure off of you. But finding games that you both enjoy to be able to do that and just have fun and not be in the everyday grind maybe so much. It just
Mhm,
gets you out of your normal routine. So then maybe conversations. I mean, we have a lot of great conversations a lot of times when we're playing games and having fun that way. And so having a game night, just taking time to be spontaneous and play a game. You know, you can do it while you're watching a show or nothing else going on. It doesn't matter, but just to play together and play games and have fun.
mhm.
Your next one.
Wow. Okay. My next one would be do something creative, like get canvas and do a painting together, or a painting that's just each of you individually doing a painting, and then share that with each other. I like some of the ones where like they have like you would paint a picture of me and I would paint a picture of you, where we could really see the skill difference in our abilities there. You could do something like a ceramics class together, or those. You can go places and do the glass blowing, or um I mean, like there's a million kind of art kind of
Mhm.
creativity kind of based things. I know for Valentine's Day you got on Amazon and bought the mold kit, and so where you hold hands and then we
Mhm.
did the mold with that. That was really cool.
Mhm.
So something like that would be really fun. Is a great way to have fun and be creative, and then you have something that you have left over from that
Mhm.
experience as well. So that would be a great way to have fun and do something as a couple together.
Yeah, it's still waiting for me to sand all of the all the imperfections off of it so that we can display it. But yeah, I mean that was a fun night. And on that one we were forced to hold hands for what was it, 5 minutes? And I don't.
I don't remember. Was it? I thought it was 7 minutes or something. I thought
Yeah,
it was a
5 or
weird
10
amount.
minutes, something like that. That we just stood there holding hands. We didn't have anything else to do, so we talked and had fun and laughed and all of that. And so, yeah, any kind of creative type things that you can do like
Hmm.
that are always good to do. This one is different, but one fun idea is not just go out and eat, but to instead maybe go out and just go to all of your favorite places to eat. So kind of a progressive dinner, I think they call them,
Hmm.
but you just go and decide. There's a couple of different ways I thought about it as I was thinking today what I was going to talk about. There'd be a few different ways you could do it.
Hmm.
You could just trade off and say, I'm going to pick, the appetizer, then you pick where we're going to go eat the main course and then dessert, or, you can split up that main course into several different things. However you want to do that and go back and forth. You could have cards where you just write down 3 or 4 restaurants for each category, and then you draw a card. That's where we're going. What are we going to get for appetizer? This is where we're getting it from. Could do it that way. Just different ways to be able to do that. But that progressive dinner leaves a lot of time just to have fun. You're going to be in the car by yourselves a lot, which leads to different conversations and different times than if you're sitting in a restaurant. Because even if you are, at your own table, you're still not really isolated like you are in a car. So going from place to place to place is a good way to do that, and it's not all that expensive to do one time. So just go around and get all the stuff that you enjoy and have fun doing that.
Okay, so mine kind of is similar to yours, but not quite the same. I was thinking along the lines of cooking a meal together and really kind of making it a whole date night. And so you cook the meal together, you pick a movie, eat dinner, sit in the living room, kind of watch the movie, but really give yourselves time. Like the cooking together really requires you communicating about that together and like, hey, I need help with this or hand me that kind of thing. But then really kind of talking about, the whole process together. Like, because usually you don't cook a meal together as a couple. One of you cooks, the other one doesn't, or, it's ready when you get home. Some people do as a couple, they
Hmm.
cook a meal together, but usually the one person does it. And so the interaction of cooking together.
Well, even when we cook together, we don't cook together. I go outside and I'll put something on the Blackstone or the grill, and I cook out there, and then you cook side dishes or whatever on the inside, and then we bring it all together and we eat. But we aren't really cooking together
Mhm.
like you could, like you're talking about, and so that would be good. And to make that fun,
Mhm.
to not just maybe not follow the recipe 100%, maybe experiment a
Well,
little
I
bit,
didn't say anything wild and crazy like that.
do some things a little different, but just to freshen it up and shake it up. But to do that together is
Mhm.
one way that you can have a lot of fun.
And then I was going to add to that, you could watch a movie or play a game.
Mhm.
And so, I mean, it kind of goes back to your game night, but I was mixing a couple ideas into one since we didn't talk about what we were going to do.
Right.
That was kind of my other idea with that. Either you could watch a movie after you ate dinner or play games.
Mm-hmm.
And really, that gives you some downtime, but to really interact as a couple and see, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to do? And really, then again, you're in a different element while you're doing those kind of things. And it's just you two giving yourself that ability to just laugh and have fun. And it's not super serious. And again, it's just a different interaction in that amount of time.
We're going to throw in a bonus then.
Okay.
We're going to throw in a bonus one because I have this one that I just came up with. And so,
all right. So you get
share.
6 instead of 5 today.
Yeah, I want to share the bonus tip that this would be really cool because it would fit into the spontaneity that we talked about in the last episode. And when we talked about fun a couple episodes ago, episode 9, I believe it was, talking about the spontaneity, it would be really cool to come up with a word that you could say. So, I mean, it could be banana, it could be whatever you want it to be. You just have kind of like a safe word, but it's not a safe word. It's a fun word that you've got this word and you could be driving in the car. You can be doing whatever. You could be in the middle of an argument. You could be in whatever, but you say that word and then you have to go do something fun. So you have to maybe make some cards up and you just draw a card and you have to go do whatever that task is or whatever that thing is, that you go do that together. So it's kind of a fun night in your back pocket. You keep that. And then when one of you decides, now would be a really good time for a fun night, you say your fun word, whatever that is, and then you go to the box that you've made on your arts and crafts night. You made a box to keep your cards in, and you just draw one of those spontaneously on a Tuesday night. I mean, like it could just be any time. And
so no Taco Tuesday. You're doing something else.
I mean, it could be Taco Tuesday. That might be the card you have. I mean, whatever it is. And how fun would it be just to add the cards periodically, just as you think of something that would be fun to do, just add it and drop it in the box. And so now you've just got this box full of ideas that you had. And then you come up with some night, you're sitting around bored watching the same TV show again, and you just say whatever your word is. And then you go to the box and you get it and you do whatever that thing is and have fun doing it. So it's just a way to be spontaneous and fun all at the same time. And if both people buy in, I think you could probably have some really great times doing that and then see where it goes from there.
I like it.
All right. Good deal. Well, 5, really 6 quick tips on things that you could do to put some fun in your marriage. We'll see you next week. Until then,
he's John.
And she's Shallon. And this is Sittin In A Tree podcast. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Until then, she's Shallon.
Sorry. Until then, he's John.
And I'm Shallon.
Try that again. Until then, he's John.
And she's Shallon. And this is Sittin In A Tree podcast. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, if I do one now, that's going to be the 5th one. And we said there were going to be 5. So do you have another one? Or do you want to do 5 and a bonus?
I thought we already did 5.
Well,
if I did 3.
What 3 did you do?
I did the outdoors. I did the
dinner. Cooking dinner together.
I did another one between there.
Couldn't have, because it went you, me. Didn't.
Me. I love
it. Went.
I did outdoors. You did game night. I did crafts. You did something.
I did progressive
dinner. And then I did dinner. That's 5.
All right. We're going to throw in a bonus then.
Okay.
We're going to throw in a bonus one because I have this one that I just came up with. And so